What is happening, diecast collectors, diecast community? I am Red Eye 247 Hot Wheels. Let me start off by saying it has been a good long minute. It's been quite a few months since I've done a video. It's not that I don't love Hot Wheels. I don't love diecast. I do enjoy it. It's just it's rough in the area where I'm at, and work comes first, and I've been kind of sick, and it's just been ready for 2025 to end. So I don't know if this will be up by the time the New Year's here, but let's got a new video here. Got some cars that I found, that I've had for a while now. I'm just going to show you everything I pretty much had for 2025 and how I ended it out. So with that being said, hope you guys have a happy new year, or had a happy new year. And let me get into what I have here, and I'm going to show you how my year went. Going to start off with one of these. I did find multiple of these. It was the old A-Case. The old A-Case. Not really a fan of the A-Case Supercharger. I do have one carded and one saved. I don't know what we're going to do with this one yet, but not bad. Like I say, it wasn't bad for us. The first one of the first ones I found for the year, A-Case, or for A-Case for 2026. But like I say, not a real big fan of it. It's pretty cool, but who knows? We'll see. We found that. We'll get into some other ones here. Just like everybody else, I was hunting for this 5-pack. Everybody wanted that Ferrari here, right there. That Ferrari it's a nice Ferrari. And actually that, is it the Aston Martin? I think that's what this one is, I think that's what it is. This one, that's actually not a bad one either. I do love Lamborghini, so that green Lamborghini is pretty nice. The Ford GT40, it's a nice purple. That one's not bad either. That one is pretty sweet. We did find a few of those. So I did find a few. That one's going to get open. Same thing with this. This one's kind of beat up. This was one of the very first ones I found. This one's going to get open too. It's a nice 5-pack from Fast and the Furious. That green Porsche is pretty sweet, actually. How that one will go into the Porsche collection. I believe that's the Nissan Silvia, and then the Impala, which they have the the premium in that for the Fast and the Furious set, and they always had come out with that one. So who knows? Maybe they'll come out with something sweet. I did find this one was out of M-Case. I thought this one was cool. I grew up watching this Batman, so this one was a no-brainer to grab. And I do believe they have a recolor in this coming out for 2026. That's black, I believe, which it looks pretty cool. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. So I was glad to find that one. Let me see. And these are in no particular order. Did find the new color for the Ferrari 365 GT B4 Competizione. I guess that's if I'm saying that correct. But I think this got the colorway on this one is pretty nice. That red, white, and blue looks pretty cool. I know it's not for USA, but that's what it reminds me of. So that's a pretty cool color. Got the new out of B-Case. Finally got the Formula One. I don't think I caught. I want to say I think they had 3 that came out, and then the new one for 2026. I didn't catch the third one. I believe there was a third one. I didn't catch that one, but we did get this one for the collection. This one will go with the open ones. I believe they have this one already, but the only difference is the wheels. This one has like those aero disc wheels. The other one, the first one, I can't remember exactly what wheels it has, but I know they're different because I compared them. I did look at them. Got also this one's out of C-Case. The B. Would love to have this one in the Super, but I'm sure I won't. I'm gonna have to buy it. We'll buy it online. I'm sure we'll get it. But this baby blue is a beautiful color. North Carolina blue. That's what it reminds me of. Blue, black and red on the hood. the roof. Looks pretty good. I do like this color. This is a beautiful color. Nice tampos in the back and that nice little Mustang on the license plate. That one was a good one. And then we had the this one was out of Q case. The recolor, the dark blue, navy blue, I guess you could say, out of the Mustang Go. This was car number 1. Nice color. Like I said, they hit some pretty sweet colors with these here lately. They've been coming out with some nice colors. And then we ended up getting the car 3 out of Mustang Go, the 67 Shelby GT500 in black. This one also was Q case. That one was pretty cool. I was catching cases in between. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't have many chances, but when I did find, I would try to find them. I would get lucky every now and then. Found the new, well, not the new, out of F case. Actually, this is an old one. I'm tripping. I was comparing them earlier. This one's out of F. This I did find that out of F. Finally had found those, but out of the new C case. Out of C case, right there in the back, out of C case, they did put another Optimus Prime. This one, I don't know that wheel. I don't know if you consider that an error or not, but yeah, they didn't. I guess they put on a black one, didn't put one with no chrome on it, but I didn't realize that until I was going through it. But that's a pretty cool Optimus Prime error, I guess if you want to call it an error. I don't know, some people do. Got the sweet little Ferrari F40 Competizione. I hope I'm saying that right. In black. This was the C case Super. I want to say, I could be wrong, but to me, that's going to be Super for 2026 from A through Q. That's going to probably, A and D are to me the best ones. I can't wait. Hopefully I will try to hunt for that Impala. I do want the Impala, but this one is pretty sweet here. This one is pretty sweet. That black is nice. That's a nice black one. We do have the, also out of C case, they did have, I think it was in B too, but I finally found it, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, and baby or dark blue. That's a nice dark blue color. They've been doing some pretty nice colors here lately, and that's a nice one right there. I want to turn my light on. Hopefully it doesn't kill it, but I mean, look at this. Look at the paint. Look at how it just sticks out. I mean, that's pretty sweet there. Same thing with the black. I don't know if I killed it with this black, but hopefully it ain't too glary, but that's pretty nice. Did find the, what is this one? B case La Libre. What, the Hot Wheels Dream Garage. I believe that was the Legends Tour winner from last year. I'm not too sure. I didn't keep up with it much. I haven't been keeping up with it, but that one was pretty cool. And then we did find this one, which was pretty cool. Bam! Look at that. Like I said, this one will be, I believe, treasure hunt of the year. Super treasure hunt of the year. Everybody wants this one. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it is a beautiful car. They did an outstanding job on this one. I mean, it's so nice. You say it twice, I guess, but look at that. When you have two of them, bam. I mean, sweet. That was something I found multiple at one time, and boy, that's like a rush. That's something you don't forget. That's pretty sweet. Out of C case, I will find, if I see more of these, I will get them. I believe it's out of the Boulevard set, car number 2 or 3. That's the Camaro. It's the same car. Look it up. Same premium. The premium's the same thing. It's pretty nice. I didn't realize that till I thought I had seen it somewhere, and then I'd seen a video and they were talking about it. But yeah, this gold Camaro, this paint job, you can kind of see it, boy. I mean, it's got some spec paint into it. It's got some nice spec in it. Then we did grab, also out of B case, the Bugatti Bolide. That's a pretty nice Bugatti. Nice blue job. Like I said, these paint jobs have been popping. I mean, I don't know. They just add a little extra flake. I don't know. They've been hitting. Out of the laying low, out of B case, I did grab a 47 Chevy Fleetline baby blue. This one will go into my. I do have a lowrider collection, so this one will go into my lowrider collection. But that one's pretty cool. And then I did find. I found this one the other day. Finally, it was the day before Christmas. Actually, on Christmas, we went and made a quick little run. And they had B case, a bunch of leftover B case, and this one was there. Finally, was able to grab it. But the Porsche 911 Carrera T, and this I want to say gray, but it's like a light gray. But it's a nice color too. A lot of these newer cars, I believe, have this paint job. That's a nice Porsche. And then what else did we find? I did find. It's in my. I have it put up already. I did find the Bugatti Super Treasure Hunt too. That one was just laying on the pit. Went to the store about 4 in the afternoon to a Dollar Tree. Stopped real quick, and boy, I couldn't believe it. It was just sitting there at the pit, right on the front. And that lady was right there next to me, the worker, and she said, "I just put these out. You're first to it." And sheesh, boy, I was lucky to get that. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I did find multiples of this. I'm not gonna pull them all out, but I grabbed, because I did grab B case. I did grab these. It's like the one. I only have 3 with me, but I think I ended up grabbing 9 of them. But yeah, like I said, I believe everybody's going crazy for this one too, just because it says Black Widow, I guess. But I don't know. They did a pretty outstanding job on this deco tampo, I guess you could say. It looks pretty cool. That was one we was happy to find. And then I did find some. I didn't see many Boulevards, but I did, when I came across them, some I did want, and I did want this one, this Lamborghini Diablo SV. That's a nice one. So hopefully, well, I wound up cracking this one. That I did find 2, and I grabbed an extra, so I grabbed 2, and I only grabbed one of these because there was only one. But that's a nice Pontiac Firebird too. That is pretty nice. I think if they would have came out black, if they would have had a black one, it would have looked like Smokey and the Bandit. That's what it reminds me of. And then let's see, get into some Matchbox, because Matchbox, I didn't realize some of these Matchboxes were out. Like I said, I wasn't keeping up with them, but they were pretty nice. Like this one right here, this 1964 Lincoln Continental. That's a pretty sweet one right there. It's got like that blue interior. It's done up in the back. Got the taillights in the back. That one's pretty cool. They did an outstanding job on that one. And then they did the let me see. Let me grab. These are kind of out of my reach. Grabbed this 69 Camaro, and I think this was out of an older drop, but that was the first time I seen it, so I grabbed it. And their paint jobs aren't as bad either. I mean, this one it's not as, I want to say, sparkly, or doesn't have as much flake in it, but it has some in it, and that's a nice colorway they did there. Then I also grabbed the 68 Ford Mustang Fastback in a bluish color, but a lighter blue, I guess you could say. But it's got like a gray interior or chrome interior. And that's a nice color. Look how that baby shines there. That's a nice one. They've been doing real good. I believe they've been doing good on their Matchboxes. And then I found this 2023 Toyota GR Supras. Found 2. Now they were actually the 2 different colors. This dark blue and the yellow. Look at that dark blue. I mean, kind of like the Hot Wheels, boy. When they add that's my mind. I'm just drawing blanks. That flake, when they put that flake in it, boy, it pops. And I'm pretty sure you open it and take it out, it pops. Which I'm sure that one's I'm probably going to crack that one and end up putting that one with my other Supras, which I have a small collection of them. Here's the yellow one. The other one's not so bad. I'm not sure which one came out first, or what drop they were in, but that one was pretty cool. And then this one, well, I saw this one. It was a no-brainer. Hopefully I can find more. I've only seen one. I used to find a lot of Matchbox, and like I said, I got lucky and found this one, the Porsche 918 Spider in this red. Kind of reminds me of a red edition. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, it's a nice red color. This one is nice. They did a good job on this one. This one will go into my Porsche collection. I do have an open Porsche collection. That one will go. And then this one, whew, I couldn't believe that's what this... it looked like a supercar to me, which maybe that's what they're becoming. I don't know. But this was the 2023 Chevy Corvette Z06 convertible. Man, I think they did an outstanding job on this one. Especially, I like the card art too. That black and red, that goes together. They did a good job. They did the tail lights in the back look pretty good. Got that Chevrolet in the back. It's got the front. The headlights got that little symbol in the front. All in all, they did a great job. And this one has the flake in it. I mean, you could see it. I mean, I like to say, you open it and take it out of the package, I bet you will see it. But yes, they did an outstanding job with this one. Hopefully, 2026. Hopefully the health just gets better. It's been rough, but we're still here and we're still breathing, barely, but we're still here and we'll make it. We're gonna get through this. Just glad to end 2025 with that right there, man. That one will be, like I say, that one will be for me the Super of the Year. That everybody's gonna want that. I have two. I would trade. If I could get that Impala, I would love to get that Impala. Also, I love the 62 Chevy trucks. If I could find the 62 Super or the Treasure Hunt, whatever they call it. I know they have a Treasure Hunt and like a Super of it. I would love to have that. But anyway, I usually don't make long videos. I try not to make long videos. So this is my first video I've done in a long time. If you're watching, I really appreciate you staying to the end. Thank you for watching this. I hope to see more, or hope to do more videos in 2026. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace.